Okay, let's do this. Welcome guys to another video. Thank you for clicking on this video. So if you guys watched my last video, you guys know I made a video about Medellin. Currently I'm actually not in Medellin, so this video might be a little bit weird. Also, it's been about maybe 2.5 or 3 weeks since I last made my last video, and I intended to make a few videos in between then and now, but I had some issues where I forgot my hard drive in Medellin, but I was in Manizales, so I had to wait until I came to Cartagena to meet with Alex. So all my footage was on the hard drive that Alex had. So let's do a little recap. My first video in Medellin is about coming to Medellin and what the experience was like, what was needed, and what my initial feelings were of being in Medellin. This now video is going to fast forward to give you guys a lot more value because it's been a few more weeks. At the same time, I've been to multiple destinations at this point. Currently, I'm sitting in a hostel hotel in Cartagena. So, in the last 2 weeks, I spent 3-4 days in Manizales. Prior to that, I spent 3 days in Jardín. Prior to that, I went to Haciendanopolis and Dorodal, a small town. But I'm not sure how much of which I'm going to talk about, but I'm definitely going to let you guys know the experience and how it all relates to coming here to Colombia and what you need to know about visiting these places or actually traveling around Colombia and navigating Colombia right now. So, first off, thank you again for clicking on this video. This video is going to be a recap of 2 weeks of travel in Colombia, visiting some pueblos, small towns in Antioquia. So this is places in the Medellin area. Then moving on to one of the 3 coffee triangle cities, which is Manizales. Going from Manizales, going to Cartagena. In Cartagena, exploring the beach, exploring the city, and exploring the old town. So I'm going to try to make sense of all this because that's what my last 2 weeks was about. So once again, this video is going to be about Colombia and how to navigate at this current time. Thank you again. Leave a like if you're enjoying this content or if it's valuable to you. So let's get this video started. So in this video, I'm going to try to focus on 3 things. Safety, because it's super important right now. Number 2, how good is the leisure travel right now? Is there any issues? How's it going? And maybe give you guys some cost overviews. Again, this is starting from Medellin, going to some small towns in the Antioquia area near to Medellin, going to Manizales, going to Cartagena, and being in each of these cities for multiple days. First off, I'm going to talk about safety. All of these places I traveled in different methods. First of all, with buses. I flew from Manizales, so I'm going to give you guys a quick overview. With the buses, going to anywhere, for example, Cali, Manizales, Bogota, you go to what's called Terminal Sur, which is closer to Poblado. Terminal North is closer to, you can say central part of Medellin. So to get from, let's say, one city to another usually costs about, I believe, 45 to 50,000, which is approximately $20 around there. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, always going to be around there, no exact amount. So my first stop was Jardín. And Jardín is a small town. It's a lot of farms, bananas, it's peaceful, it's a little bit mountainous, and it has for example, it has high elevations on both sides, so it's like a valley. And so the city is situated in the middle, but everything's very cowboy there, very chill, the word I can use is peaceful, really. So over there, in this video right now, I'm not going to go into detail of the travel in Jardín, but I'm going to tell you that it's a place worth visiting, especially if you're, let's say, for example, going from point A, Medellin, to point B, Manizales, or point A, Medellin, to point B, Bogota, or anywhere in the south direction, right? So over there, I went on horseback. I also explored the river and the pool that they have there, which is man-made to complement the flowing river. But it's a really, really nice experience. The water is super cold.
Water is freezing cold. I'm doing this for the camera. I'm doing this for the vlog. I'm in!
But you just gotta put up with that. So after spending 2 full days there, I took another bus to Manizales. That one again was about 60,000. So that's usually about the average amount you can expect to pay. And for some reason, they only had one bus from Jardín to Manizales, and it was at 5:30 in the morning. So that's something you might have to kind of put up with, that there may not be many buses and you might have to kind of really follow a set schedule. Once I got to Manizales, I stayed in an area quite central. This was an Airbnb on the 17th floor. Cost around, it was about $25. About $25. I stayed there for 2 nights. I'm going to show you guys really quickly what it looked like, and then I've told you how much it cost. So Manizales is not really a touristy city, but it's a city you can visit if you want to explore other things around Manizales. I went to Manizales to visit a friend, so for me it was not tourist reasons. So in that case, I did not really explore the Manizales area, but nonetheless, I still tell you guys what Manizales is like. I went to some pretty cool spots. They have it's a normal city. It's a little more chill than Medellin, but nonetheless, it's a nice place. And if you would like to stay there for a night or two, exploring the areas around it, it's super safe. It's super chill. There's no problem with doing that. So now this is where it changes up really, really, really quickly, because from Manizales I flew to Cartagena, and the days passing that I've been in Cartagena, obviously this is the Caribbean coast. So I've been going to the beach, I've been hanging out, and Cartagena is known to be an old city, right? So you have these cool boutique and colonial buildings, and basically the activities here revolve around exploring those restaurants and activities and going off to the islands. I currently have only gone to Terra Bomba, which is 15 minutes by boat, right? So this boat, so let me tell you one thing that is kind of bad about Cartagena. it's very touristy. So there's going to be people hassling and talking about trying to buy you, trying to sell you things, trying to, you know, push whatever they have to you. So the very first day we went to Bumba, me and Alex, we both spent together 70,000 to cross from Cartagena to Bumba. The second day we went with 2 friends of mine. These ladies are from here, so obviously we had them do a lot of the talking, and the price now went down to 10,000 per person. So now this is 4 people, and we paid 80,000 back and forth. But for me and Alex, it was basically 80,000 for just me and him. So sometimes, see, these things they cut in half when you kind of know exactly how much you can expect to pay. Right. So, hey guys, so originally I was gonna go a little bit more forward with this video, but I think I've probably said enough. I just finished editing it, so I think I'm gonna stop at recapping the last 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks of traveling Cartagena or traveling Colombia. So guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I have so much more content coming to you. Also, if you guys could do me a favor, if you could just comment something down below that you would like to know specifically, so that I know what questions I can answer for the future videos, because I have a lot of videos that are coming that I'm going to edit. But if I know the information you guys want, then I can better make these videos. Also, currently I'm in Cartagena. So if you have anything you want to know about the Cartagena, let me know. At the same time, you can also follow me on Instagram _ the life tribe. The world is mine, the world mine _ the world mine. So follow me there, and you'll see my day-to-day movements as well. We can always connect over there. So once again, thank you, and see you in my next video.